everyone, it's SystemCollapse, and this is Exoria. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day. I'm having a really good one myself. I kind of spent the entire day with my daughter, with daddy-daughter day. And, yeah, we did that. It was a good time, man. Good time, but we're going to get to something right away. I did do stuff in between episodes, but you guys kind of noticed something that I didn't with the apiaries. I can actually do them. I can actually make them pretty easy. Gonna grab that right there. It needs to stop giving me those manuals. It just keeps doing it over and over and over. But anyway, there's our recipe to make the apiaries, well, the impregnated cases that we needed. Just like that. You just take some of the seed oil here, throw that in there, throw it in with one of these casings. These casings from actually additions are made in this pack with living wood, oddly enough. And yeah, we can kind of just do it that way, kind of get it finished, and then move on. You know what I mean? Just push forward with the you know, the bees a little bit, because I want to get to the point where we're breeding, so we don't have to cover this stuff anymore. I just can kind of go, hey, I bred this, you know what I mean? I did it this way. We do need some of the honey as well, and I'm doing it completely wrong. Let's do that. Let's actually grab our right hammer, because that one's not going to work. I think we're also going to get to another dimension today, so that's pretty cool as well. But we're going to go ahead and break down this honey really quick, because, yeah, you don't usually do it this way. This is a different mechanic. Like most of this pack, everything is a different mechanic than usual. But we are going to need a little bit of this. We need it for the bee analyzer, and then we need it to actually analyze the bees to figure out exactly what we need to do with them. So that shouldn't be too bad. Anyway, we'll do that. We'll drop off these buckets because we don't need them. I don't need that wood right now. And, let's actually get to, I guess, the apiaries, because we can do that now. Let's do you. And let's make 4 of them. That sounds good. And let's make an analyzer. Probably a good idea. Let's go ahead. It is this one right here. I guess we just need a couple tin. Then we're good to go, man. Let's grab 6 of those puppies. Sweet. And call it a day. Oh, panes of glass, man. Pain in my butt, more like it. Anyway, let's grab that. Let's do that. Let's grab... I guess we need 6 for this recipe. You know what? Let's convert all that. I have a bunch more anyway. Kind of get it all over said and done with. Sweet. Actually, while I'm here, I'm going to make a bunch of tanks because I know we need this in a bit. Let's make like 3. Sweet. And pull that out. Sweet. Because that makes it double sweet. Don't need that either. Okay, let's make our analyzer. Let's grab that. And yeah, let's go check out our bees, man, really quick, just to see what we need to actually breed them. I did add some ladders up here, so that is not a big deal, but it is definitely done. Also moved my portal over here. It was way over there. So it is here now. You set it up in the same kind of shape, then just whack it. This one here, the Elven Core, with the Wand of the Forest, now multi-block it. Also left only one of the pools and one of the pylons over here to power it. The other one's actually over there with the spreaders, so I kind of tore down that building too. But in here, I've been taking the bees and just cycling them back through, kind of like this, right here. The one that we can breed at this point, can't really breed the rest, but to make them produce, right? And that's where I've been getting the honey. But anyway, let's actually break this. I actually don't need this right now. We're going to switch those all over to apiaries anyway, so let's get that done. There we go. Awesome. So that's kind of set up there. I can take let's actually not put any bees in there right now. Let's grab our analyzer and actually start analyzing these bees. I don't need to do the fairy. We already know that it works in this dimension and it likes whatever it is here, so I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about the ones that aren't producing. So the Ash Queen. Throw it in here. It says it needs dead bushes, so we're going to need a way to get dead bushes. I'm going to take it down here and throw it down to 2. Notice I have honey up here because this actually costs honey. And check this one as well, because this is kind of important too. Nocturnal, you can't produce it during the night, but they can produce during the day. And hot and arid. I think we're in a hot and arid area, so we don't need to worry about that. This one also needs dead bushes. I'm gonna take it down to 2 as well. Kind of again, this one can produce during the night, so that's good to know. So this one is day and night. That one was just day. And this last one they're all dead bushes, man. He made that nice and easy. And down here, this wood is a daytime only as well. So that's pretty cool. So that, and that. Okay, so we know what we need. We need dead bushes. So let's take a look at that dead bush. Let's go there. And we can just get these guys producing. That's kind of my goal here. We just need some grass, man. I'm going to have to get some bone meal, some grass seeds, and that jazz. And yeah, I'll be back in a sec. And okay, I set down some dirt. I threw down some grass seeds. I hit it with the watering can. We should be good to go now. And this is actually pretty much all the dead grass. Or sorry, all the grass we should need. Maybe bone meal one more time. Also, this is a little weird. It's primal cord. I think it makes it so this grass kind of grows back, and then bone meal doesn't really work on it. Yeah, that's definitely a thing. A little frustrating when, you know, it's the grass that you need in life, but not a big deal at the same time. I don't know if this works on it, though. Does it? Doesn't seem like it. No. But it will grow back to grass later on. I literally don't need much anyway, so we'll just kind of call that a day. Kind of get that going, and we'll work on something else for the 3 minutes I think it takes to kind of get this done. So let's just throw those in there, those in there, those in there, and that should get us dead bushes. So what I want to get on to now, there's actually another quest here. Let's go over to power up right here. Coke brick. We can actually get this, and we're going to get that done. In between episodes, I went over to the other dimension. I had to do 2 things there. One was to actually go in fight some of the golems, because we're going to need these bricks and these cores here in a bit. But we also needed this here, the Sinscata brick. Mostly, the only reason we need that was for the Citus clay clumps, which comes from Citus clay. This stuff actually spawns on the lower half of the dimension. So, not too hard to get, but it only spawns in like groupings of like 2 and 3. So, yeah. Took a little while to get, this much, but I didn't really need this much either. I just wanted to have it in case I need more coke ovens, because I don't know how it's going to work. But let's go to coke oven. I guess coke brick is what we need. There we go. You'll notice here, too, there's a reinforced coke brick now. It's like they're going to add another version of this. I just don't think it's in the pack yet. Not in the pack, in the mod yet. Let's go. Grab our seared brick. Grab that. And we should be able to get some coke bricks, man. We just need 27. Kind of get going. That'll give us 1. We'll also need to make one of the hammers, so the engineer's hammer. So we'll grab that. And probably a piece of string. Let's do you. And, let's look for engineer. Grab you. Right there, man. Engineer's hammer. That'll handle that. We have our fluid tank. We're also going to want some piping. So let's grab extractor. And probably some fluid pipe if we can grab that. And head downstairs, man. Go set this up really quick. And get through the process of getting coke. I already looked at the recipe for the blast furnace, which is kind of the next step of this. Use the coal coke in the blast furnace, usually to make steel. And, well, it's the same in this pack, right? The recipes have changed for the actual machines, but the mechanics are the same. What the problem is you actually need coal coke to make the blast furnace in this pack. So, I think it was 3 per recipe, so we need close to 30. I think it was like, yeah, 27, I think is what I mathed it out to. We'll look at that here in a second. How am I going to pipe out the liquids, actually? Probably from the bottom, so I'll just leave that open, and probably that open. I'll need a lever, but anyway, let's kind of figure that out here in a second. Those will be open as well. Let's just get her done here. Just me thinking how I'm going to do things. There we go. Sweet, because one of the byproducts of this is going to be a liquid called creosote, and it's always a hassle if you don't kind of nip it in the butt early on. Let's do that. Let's go grab a lever really quickly. And, oh, we already got our dead bushes. That's pretty cool. Go over here, go to lever. Maybe it was a little quicker than I thought. Anyway, head back down here, get this one finished up, kind of push forward. I also added a drawer over here of coal, so we'll be able to feed it really easy, kind of in preparation. That was just from the condenser. And, yeah, what is it? The coal dust. There we go. Let's grab some fluid pipe. We'll just throw those there. This thing's already ready to be multi-block, so we're just going to take that, right-click on the center. You notice here it has an interface. This can take buckets. This is where the creosote's going to go. This is where the coal's going to go. So let's actually grab a stack of that, put that there, and do that. You can automate the extraction of the liquids and the insertion of the coal. I don't think you can automate the extraction of the coal coke. I don't think there's a way to do that. So yeah, that is definitely a thing. And why I'm hoping they kind of give us a new version of this so you could do that. But anyway, we're going to do that. That is on, right? So I'm just going to throw tanks right here, because we are going to need that fluid for the treated wood planks later on to kind of get through immersive. But right now, that's just going to kind of go down. It takes a little while. You see the percentage going up over there. It'll produce coal coke, and over time, we'll have good about that. So that is cool. So that quest is done. We'll kind of move on here. Let's grab these dead bushes and see if we can get these other guys kind of produce it here, because that is what I'm kind of curious with. Let's grab you real quick. Sweet. And try to do it before the daylight goes down really quickly, just so we can see if they're producing or not. Because that is kind of the main thing. Well, it will tell us whether it's just the issue is nighttime or not. How many open spots do I have here? Probably enough to get them producing. Let's do that. Go, open one there. Let's see if that's enough for everyone. Let's see if that makes everyone happy. Let's go ahead, throw the fairy queen in. Let's throw the drones in. I just want to see if they all produce. So the hot queen would go there, right? No flowers? There we go. That one's kicking in. Ooh, that one hurts. That one hurts. Let's do that and a wet. Just let me see if they're producing bad. Doesn't like daytime. Not bright enough. Did that really just kill me? Oh man. What a derp. And okay, one of those bees is really bad. I don't know which one it is. But they are not friendly at all. Worse than usual, right? Holy moly. Look at that, man. That is a little excessive if you ask me. But anyway, I did lose my food kind of bonus, I think, as well. Look at that. How are you even supposed to get to this? I don't even know which one it is. But anyway, we have them there now. I can crossbreed them. So that is kind of what I was going for. I just need them to produce drones. So I'm going to kind of leave them, let them do their thing and kind of move on. We're going to get over to Embers here and kind of just push forward. That is what I was going for. Just to kind of get her done, man. I mean, I am curious what the next quest there is. Next one is Exoria Essence. So let's go there real quick. Because I think we need to do breeding to do this. So let's go to bee produce. We want the Exoria bee. That is the one we need. That is the kind of, you know, one that was made for the pack. We have fairies. They're kind of the base ones. There's the runes. So we need fairy and rock. We already have fairy, right? Yes. So we need a rock bee. The one we're going to need is here. I need to breed hot and wets to get a rock. Once I do that, I can breed it with a fairy. The percentages aren't even that bad either. Actually, not bad at all. Because the rock is what? 50%? Is that what I saw? Yes. And once you go from there, you go from fairy to rock. And that's still 40. It doesn't look like they have any other kind of crossbreeds, do they? Oh, maybe they do. Fairy rock. Fairy wet. No, we're actually good, man. We're not going to have to worry about random breeding here, I don't think, with these particular ones. So it should be just a matter of cycling them in until you get them. So that is pretty cool. I may separate them and find out. I need to figure out which one is so dangerous. It might be more than one. But we won't worry about that right this second. What we're going to do right now is get to the exchange tablet and actually open up a portal to another dimension. That is definitely a thing. So let's get to exchange. Grab one of these. This is the exchange tablet. We're also going to need the beam cannon. Let's grab one of them really quick. Sweet. And I did make all the stuff kind of in between videos for this because it wasn't a big deal. Let's go ahead and grab a piece of gold. We're going to need that. We need a piece of silver. Sweet. And I need just a drop-off chest. Let's go here, I guess, for now. I don't need a torch. That. Sweet. Okay. Next thing we're going to need here is a pedestal. Let's grab one of them. Awesome. And I think that's pretty much everything we need except for a lever, right? So let's grab a lever. Or a lever. It doesn't matter which one you say. Grab you. And I think that's everything we need. Let's actually go to that quest here. Let's go to power up. Go to here. We just need a Dawnstone Aspectus. And then the archaic edges. We'll go over the recipe for the edges in a second. But it's really not a big deal. This is actually a really easy process. Because he's only making us use one Aspectus. If it's more Aspectus, it actually gets more complicated. I'm going to turn that off for a second. I'm going to throw gold in there. I'm going to throw silver in there. Going to grab us a Ember Shard. Let's grab one of them. I don't have any blocks. I guess I'm going to use a bee house just to get up here. Because I need to take an Ember Shard. Throw that right there. This is going to be how we make our Aspectus. Grab a plate stamp here. Switch this one. So we get a plate stamp. Throw that in there. And we should be good to go. Let's actually just fire that up here. See if it gets all the fluid. There we go. And look at that. We already got a Dawnstone Aspectus. That's all that it takes. No point to drag it out. Let's go ahead and grab the beam cannon. We're just going to kind of set this up right here, I suppose. So this thing can kill mobs. It can do stuff like that. We're using it to do this kind of ritual thing. So definitely what we're doing here. I have emitters. Do I have receptors? I do. Let's grab you. I do need a receptor on the back of that because we're going to have to pump power to do it. We're going to need the exchange tablet. And we're going to need the alchemy pedestal. So that's pretty cool. And this is pretty much everything we need here, except for I totally forgot all the archaic stuff. Let's go back and grab that in a second. But I'm going to get this powered up first because it actually takes a fair amount of ember to get this going. In fact, I'm probably going to pipe in another kind of stack of shards here. Just let that do that. Here we go. Grab our Tinker's Hammer. And we're just going to get this thing all powered up. I'm just going to power up with all of them. I figured it's the best way to do it. Because, like I said, this thing takes a fair amount of ember. Didn't I? There we go. And you. And probably the last one on the back as well. If I can ever get over this thing. It's a maze, man. There we go. And sweet. Let's head downstairs. Let's grab all the materials we need, which was just the, what are those? The cores and the, what was the other one? The actual bricks. And we can get this recipe done really quickly. Let's grab you. Oh, I forgot to show you the machine I made too, so we'll have to cover that real quick. But it's a really simple one. Really simple, super easy, and not a big deal at all. So, yeah, I did make kind of one more ember sheet over here in between episodes. This one is called the cinder plinth. The whole point of this thing is to make ash piles. You can make ash pretty much out of anything. Like, I don't want to burn a tubelet. What do I want to burn? Let's burn a bee house. I don't really need those anymore. You just put them inside. You'll see a little bit of particle effects, and then it'll just kick out ash. It just takes a couple seconds, a little bit of ember. So there it goes. It's done. And there we go. Another piece of ash. We are going to grab some of this ash, though, because we're going to need a fair amount of it. And get this kind of set up here. First thing you're going to do is surefire click on that and right click on that just to make that kind of point at the tablet. I'm also going to turn that off because it just wasted ember shooting. But anyway, what we need to get were those edge blocks. So let's show you how to do this really quick and painless. You just need 4 of these archaic bricks for each recipe. We need 10 recipes and 1 of these ancient cores. This is where it gets a little weird. It says 24 to 32 ash, and you don't know. It's completely dependent on server. Whenever you create your world, or if you're playing on a server, it is decided when that world is created. So that's kind of how it works. So what I do, and the easiest way to do it, is actually just to add the bare minimum amount. And let's kind of do that here in a second. Let's grab 24. That was the minimum. Take that. We're going to throw that in there. You can actually see there's a little bit of black there. And you can put the asbestos on top there too. And there you go. That's actually ready to go. If I fire this now, oh, it's not ready. I totally forgot to give it to bricks and stuff. And okay, let's just set up the recipe here. So we're just going to take these bricks and kind of put them on every side. So you need to go around it. It is actually a 5-sided table. So yeah, I just need to kind of aim lower part of the side to kind of get it, you know, on the table there. Then you want this one in the center. And that's actually the recipe. So if we actually turn this on now, so I'm going to turn it on. It should start the ritual. And you don't want to get hit by this laser. It will nearly one-shot you. It does a ton of damage. And it's most likely going to kick out an item here called, I believe, alchemical waste, which is going to let us know, because we use the minimum amount, really easily, exactly how much ash to put in there for each recipe. So right there it says Dawnstone Inaccuracy. That's the one we're using, a Dawnstone Inspectus. This is talking about Inspectus, or Aspectus. And it's only off by 1, so we actually need 25 per recipe to get this done. So basically I'm going to need 250 ash to finish this up, which isn't too bad. It could have been on the higher end, right? Just kind of flick that button. And, once that fires there, if it ever does, this thing, weird how it fires, but anyway, do that. Sweet. Kind of let it fire, and we should see an edge here in a second. That's pretty cool. And okay, we already got one of the edges there, so we have one, but I'm going to show you another one because I actually coughed really loudly. It was too much to even kind of cut the sound out. So I want to show the kind of that it works here. So let's get that done really quick. Then we'll kind of move on here. I'll probably do a bunch of these, and then we'll get ready to open up the portal, and then that'll be definitely a thing. I just want to show you it's working, man. Every time this goes through the ritual, you're going to have to add another 25 ash to the pillar. So that is something you need to do. So I just basically got to go here, grab that, throw that there. Sweet. Flick the lever, wait till fire. Once it fires, turns it off. Repeat and rinse and repeat that 8 more times, and then you'll be done. So yeah, you basically only need to kill 10 of those golems. As long as you have 40 bricks, then you're good to go. And he seemed to up the drop rate on the actual bricks as well, so it's actually not that hard to get the bricks at all. But I'm going to let this finish up. I'll keep doing this, and once it's done, we're going to open up that portal and probably go to another dimension. And okay, I went ahead and finished up all the archaic brick. I also went and grabbed some cobblestone, some food, the Exoria artifact, all that jazz. Everything we're going to need for the new dimension, so we're pretty good there. Also stood around these for a while when they were still producing. They're not producing right now. When they're not producing, they're actually safe to go around. So that's definitely a thing. But I went around them when they were kind of working, and yeah, took some damage just so I could eat food. So I actually have 2 of my foods kind of maxed out here, which is pretty sweet, pretty awesome. It didn't take very long, literally about 5 minutes. And yeah, I need to find a way. I haven't really looked at the other 2 foods yet, fat and vitamin, but we'll kind of get figured out in time. One of them though, this one, which one was it? It was I think it was this guy. I think the ash bees during the day actually produce a particle effect and give you like a lava effect. And I had to end up jumping in water, so I'm keeping water nearby just in case it happens again, because it wasn't nice, man. But I'm going to take, what's here? I got a princess here, right? I'm going to mix that with the hot over here. So we got a hot princess here, that there. Get the drones and just kind of swap them out, right? So I can put the hot princess here, right? And what did I put there? Hot princess. Let's grab the wet drones. Let's throw them in there and start them producing, and do the opposite over here, and we should get one of the breeds that we need here. Oh, no. It's already starting to hurt me. Is someone producing the effect? It is too. Look at that, man. These things are nasty. But anyway, we'll kind of let them go. I'm going to just let them produce. I'm going to leave them alone. When they're done, I'll come back and kind of do stuff with them. When they stop actually breeding. Because at that point, they're safe, like I said. But anyway, we're going to go through here. We're going to go to the other dimension. This is going to be just caverns. We actually need to set up the portal here. So that should be too bad. I did dig out the room a little more. And you'll notice this on the ground. I noticed this when I was kind of just digging this out. That down on Bedrock, you see this is Bedrock Rift. It's from Future Pack, and I don't know what it's for. But I did find it just kind of right beside our board. So I'm not sure what it's actually for. I guess we'll see in time. I'm not familiar with that mod at all. So yeah, definitely something we'll have to get into at some point. Yeah, anyway, let's go ahead and open up this portal. And there you go. That one's done. We're going to jump through here. I'm going to make sure I have torches just in case. And I have no idea what to expect in this kind of dimension. So we're going to head and grab some food, go on through, and hope everything goes okay, man. Hopefully oh, that one didn't take very long. Oh, I'm in the dark, though. Let's see here. Ugh. Why am I on fire, though? What am I standing on? Desiccated stone. We got... Do I have an effect? Nope. Don't know why I'm on fire. Well, why am I on fire? Oh, there we go. We got our achievement, though. So that's cool. I'll light this up a little bit. I am seeing some mob spawns. I was expecting that. We need to kind of have this go away so we can see what's going on, man. I have no idea. What is happening? Okay, I gotta look at the quest in a second because that unlocked 3, like I said. And we can kind of figure out exactly what we're kind of looking for in this dimension. So, glowing. I wonder what I can use the glowing sand for. Apparently, crystals grow on them over time. I should make a farm. Maybe I can use them sometime in the future. So, we need glowtite sand. Let's go to, I guess, glow. Hopefully that fire stops. Because I don't have any water. Glowtite sand. Right there. Okay. What is causing that? I hope that doesn't happen the whole time you're into this dimension. There's berdium. That'll light me on fire anyway. Oh, it finally went away. So I don't even know what was causing that. Is that a Y level thing? Tell me it's not. Huh. No. Okay. Let's not worry about that. So I see some of that glowtite, but I want to see what it does here. So let's go here. Let's go to use on it, because we're going to produce crystals, it said. So it's a glowstone alternative. Okay, that's cool. And it's going to be a farm. It says crystals can grow on it. See, is that magma? Is that what that stuff's called there? Magma? What is that lava kind of source called? I forget what it's called. Is it this stuff? Basaltic magma? I think that's the liquid there. Is that going to be used for anything? I have no idea. We'll probably worry about that later on. Won't worry about that right now. Let's take a look at another quest just to figure what else we need here. We're going to need alloy kiln. So obviously something from here is going to take be required for the kiln. So let's see. For the kiln, we need desiccated stone. We already seen that. Ortho, that's actually in the previous dimension. I'll have to grab some of that. We don't need many recipes. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 recipes of that. So only need about 16, and 4 magma blocks. Magma blocks, if it's normal, should be down near the bottom. Maybe we'll see it down there. Our Y level is pretty low, so that is definitely something. That is berdium. We can already get this stuff anyway, so I'm not too concerned about that. But we could probably use that as fuel, actually. What's going on down here, man? I see a crystal, but I don't really want to go that way. Let's kind of do this way. Let's grab some of this desiccated while we're here, because we know we need at least 16 of that anyway, so it wouldn't hurt to have it. What is this stuff? Magma rock? Magma rock. Let's see the use on that. Slimy mud. Wow, that's a weird recipe right there. Any other use? Magma brick. I saw this being used for something. Where was it? It's for the blast brick. So I need that for the blast brick. And apparently one of the casings. That casing has tons of HU, but it isn't very good at the same time. So I don't know if we're going to be made to use it or not. But, we'll kind of figure that at a time. Oh my goodness. Stop burning me, man. This place is nice. What is this? Sandy What is this one? Sandy magma rock. We could use that one in the freezer to make soul sand, which may be something we need, but we're going to have a way to make snow first. Haven't actually looked at snow at all. Sometimes you can make it in the condenser. I didn't see if he actually disabled that recipe, but that'll be something we'll definitely have to look at. But I'm going to grab a little bit of this magma rock, because we're definitely going to need it. Go. We got red sand, so that is another material we'll probably need here. I can use that in the timer to extend our timers big time too. Certus, we'll need it. Let's see here. Anything weird? There's a recipe here for soul sand as well using the ash, so that's a different alternative. So that's cool. We've got a couple different options here. I'm just going to grab a little bit of this material. Doesn't hurt to have it. And maybe climb across here now. Let's go across here. Get some of that glowtite because we need a fair amount of it. Go. I do not want to fall in that magnified whatever the heck it is because it doesn't look friendly at all. Grab you. There we go. Sweet. We got some exposed stuff right there. I'm not enjoying this stuff right here, the berdium. It's all over the place. Light you on fire, good and proper. Anything up this way? Got some more of this. There we go. Oh yeah, this stuff is easy to get, man. Look at this. Make the progress. There we go. So I wonder why he gave us access to berdium and put it into the kind of the machine, you know what I mean, the actual kind of sieving. When we didn't really, we only needed like 2 of it. And now we can just get it all willy-nilly like it's nothing. I don't know, it just seemed like a little odd choice there. Anyway, let's grab that jazz. Another good amount here. I'm going to take a little burn damage really quick. That stuff burns you fast. Something to be aware of. Here we go. So this place is all around not friendly. So that is what I'm learning kind of really quickly. Go. Grab that. There's a quest there. It told us to set up a farm with that stuff. There was one more quest, I think, too, wasn't there? Maybe I already looked at them all? I don't even know what that is. We're going to have a way of getting redstone, it looks like, with the kiln. And these 2 are required for whatever this is. I don't even know what that is. So yeah, let's grab a couple things here. We maybe go make a kiln. Because if I look back, well, ran back to the other dimension there, and grabbed a little bit of the ortho, I think it was about 16 of it. Yeah, we can definitely get a kiln going and get it fired up. Then we'll be ready, kind of pushing forward for whatever we need it for. Because I don't even know what we need it for yet. We're just kind of doing what we're told. We're being well-behaved Minecrafters and kind of getting that done. Let's see here. We have that. We have that. We have that. Just make sure we have all of everything we need. Check out the kiln one more time. Yes. Magma blocks. That's the only last thing I kind of need. Is there any around here? Let's see here. Let's go to magma. Block. I just like to show you exactly where all that kind of stuff is. World gen. Between 6 and 10. So pretty low down. Ooh, don't do that. Which way did I come from? I don't even know anymore. I'm totally confused. Did I come from up there? Nope. I came from down here. Let's go this way because there was an easy way to kind of get down there, I think. Around that kind of Y level and kind of check that out. Oh, there's some right there, actually. We have it all right around spawn. We actually got pretty lucky. That was a pretty risky jump of me as well. But at the same time, I just want this stuff, man. We only need a little bit of it. Once we have this, yeah, we can head back and get a kiln. So yeah, I'm going to mine this. They're going to run back to the other dimension. I'm going to grab the ortho. Once I have the ortho I think was pretty low. Go ortho. Check that out. Ortho is in between. Oh yeah, it's below 63 pretty much. So that is pretty easy to get. I saw a ton of that kind of where my portal spawned. So it really depends on where your portal spawns, I suppose. But I'm going to grab that. We'll go back. We'll make a kiln. And then we'll kind of push forward. And okay, I made it back and decided to check my bees really quick. And I see we already got rock drones. And I actually got more than that. I got 2 more over here. This one seemed to change though. He now is saying he's too hot. So that queen is pretty much useless now. But that's fine. That's fine. It's not a big deal. Let's go to, what do we need next? Let's go to check our bees really quick. It was the Exoria bee we needed, right? Let's go to Exoria. Let's go here. And next we needed a rune, right? So the rune was a fairy and a rock. So I'm going to grab this right here. We use a fairy queen, right? So throw that in there. They're going to grab ourselves that one of those rock drones. Doesn't even matter which one. Just give that a go and see if we can get what we need out of him. If so, we get the rune, we'll be able to do the breeding and get to the Exoria, hopefully. You know what I mean? As long as we don't get any of those weird kind of genetic changes. Because this one, if I checked him right now, he's going to probably... His kind of... how much heat that he could kind of, you know, deal with is lower now. Let's check her out. Let's go here. She's mutated on me is what's happened. And it was this one, right? Yeah, I think the tolerance before was 2, and now it's 1. Yeah, the inactive is 2. So it is definitely there. That is where the issue is. And she changed. I don't even know how you'd use her without the registry at this point. So I'll probably just end up throwing her in a chest and kind of moving on. I could grab a couple more bees here too. So I could kind of do it that way. Because I could kind of... we got to cut more rock drones, right? I just really need the queens and the princesses and just gotta get the bread up that way. Not gonna worry about it right now. Just showing you what I'm doing and how I'm getting to my bees. It's really not that hard. I mean, it's been like 20 minutes. But the next thing we're gonna get there is a kiln. Get that done real quick. This is just easy to hack the craft. There's no smelting or anything. We don't have to worry about that. Not actually. We actually have enough for 2. Do I want to? No. Let's start with 1. And, go to 2 if we need it later on. And, I don't think there's any restrictions on those blocks. There's not. So that's pretty sweet. I just locked myself out. That is fantastic. One of my favorite things to do in life. But we'll just gotta take this one. Just throw it right there. Go find our immersive hammer. That's probably upstairs, actually. I probably threw it in a dump-off crate. Would have been this one. There we go. And get this one done. And we already got another achievement, which is really cool as well. But we will need to get some of that coal coke going. You can see here, we already got enough to do it, actually, which is hilarious. Let's grab. That actually seemed to go faster than normal. Although I don't know why the creosote is showing as a broken texture. That's a little odd. Is that creosote? Yeah, it's definitely creosote. Huh, that was really odd. Anyway, so can we show recipes in here? We can't. Is there a way to look at the kiln, the actual recipes? Go here and I go to use on it. Does it do it? It does not. It looked like redstone. Let's go kind of check the quest book really quick. Let's see what do we need here. It wants crushed magma rock and redstone. Oh, it's going to make redstone. If I crush magma rock on a crushing table and alloy it with some dust, I can create power. Let's go to see that. Let's go to redstone here. Kind of see the actual kind of process here. There should be a kiln recipe. I'm not seeing a kiln recipe. Oh, there it is there. Sweet. So yeah, dust piles, crushed magma rock. Okay, let's do a couple of those just so we have the redstone kind of being made, man. That is pretty cool. I did not grab a bunch of that, but that dimension doesn't seem bad. The other dimension was actually way worse than that. Let's go ahead and find our dump off chest again. So we should have one of those hammers. Oh, it's actually on me right here. Go crush some of this down. Don't need too much of it. Hopefully it has some dust. I have been kind of sieving every ounce of dust that I have because it's the way we get our diamonds and emeralds. But we're getting the progress, man. It's actually, I really like to feel the progress in this pack so far. Wait, we should have at least a couple dust here. I got 3. I'm gonna have to sieve more ash in between episodes. It's gonna be something I definitely have to do. But for right now, that is good enough to get us going. We'll throw 3 of those in there. That in there. Maybe grab some fuel. And call that a day, man. See how fast that recipe is. Really depends on how he decided to do it. If he decided to be a pain in the butt or not. Can I actually have full stack? That would be great. Oh, there we go. That's actually a really fast recipe. I've never seen a kiln recipe this quick. That's actually awesome. And there you go. We have that now, which is pretty cool. And it looks like we can get into some kind of power here. I think this was electrostatic. Yeah, I've never used this mod, but apparently we generate power by making static electricity, which sounds pretty cool. And what is the second part of this? We need a crystal. Probably do that one in between episodes because I actually need to, I think, set up a farm with this, right? So I'm going to do a little temporary one just to get some of these crystals grown, kind of see how that works. I don't know if there's any rules or anything like that, but we have enough for a 5x5 to set up somewhere, and no good place to do it. My area is going to be, well, we're going to be moving soon. I'm actually kind of waiting for something. You'll kind of see that later on. But yeah, we're going to be kind of probably dimension hopping if things work out the way I want. But anyway, we'll kind of get to that when the time comes, and that'll be a thing. But we'll get this down real quick just to say we have a farm. Here we go, of this crystal stuff. I really doubt bone meal is going to work on it. I cannot see it happening. That's weird. Apparently it breaks when it falls. We'll just use some cobble to fill in the hole. I guess it has sand properties. Let's do that. Here we go. And I guess it is called glowtite sand. I did not realize that actually when I kind of looked at it. Wow, that grew a crystal quickly. Oh, there we go. That handles that of that as well. So he's actually kind of, I don't know if he tweaked that, but that actually grows pretty quick. And that's actually pretty awesome. So yeah, we handled a lot of stuff today. We got through redstone, we got through glowstone, we got through a kiln, we got a new dimension, we got through the ember stuff, and we did some bees. So actually amazing and fantastic. But I think I'm going to definitely end this one here. So as always, if you guys like this video, please hit that like button. If you really liked it, hit that subscribe button. It is always appreciated. I want you guys to have a good one. I'll see you guys next video. Later.